Matthew's sleeping, baby girl. Good morning, guys. Just want to read from Romans chapter 14. Хочу прочитать вам с книги Писания Римлянам, глава 14. Немощного в вере принимайте, без споров о мнениях, ибо иной уверен, что можно есть все, а немощный есть овощи. Him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not the doubtful disputations. For one believes that he may eat all things, another who is weak only herbs. Let not him stand beside him that eats not, and let him not. 1 second, no, and I'll get you out. Ты покакала? You poopy? I gotta change now and I'll be right back. Poop. What are you doing? Yeah, that's peanuts. And you can eat them. Can you eat that, please, instead of... It's yummy. It's yummy. It's got sunflower seeds in there. It's yummy.
But I don't like.
change now. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay. So, Romans chapter 14, verse 8. For whether we live unto the Lord, and forever. Whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we're in the Lord's.
Daddy, you give me more yogurt. I eat all of it.
I got some scrambles. You can scramble. That's me. Take it with you. Take it with you. Give me that. Ибо никто из нас не живет для себя, и никто не умирает для себя. А живем ли для Господа, живем, умираем ли для Господа, умираем. А живем ли для Господа, живем. Умираем ли для Господа, умираем. А потому живем ли или умираем всегда Господне. It's very
Daddy, I have to wash my hands.
okay, you can have a chair right here. There's water right there. But why dost thou judge thy brother? Or why dost thou set А ты чего осуждаешь брата твоего? Или ты и ты, что унижаешь брата своего? Все мы предстанем на судом Христовом.
Daddy, put your...
That's good water. That's good water. You can wash your hands in there. Put your hand in it.
No.
I clean water. I just washed with dishes with it, silly. It's good water. It's just a little bit of soap. Not soap, but the one. Your hands are freezing cold. I know. For it is written, alive said.
Daddy, I take photo.
You can get down now.
Here.
So then every one of us shall give account of himself to God. We don't realize that we're going to be accountable for every action that we do. And some people don't even realize they're accountable for everything. Like Justin Rife, accountable for speeding, accountable for impregnate somebody. Take care of the kids and stuff. Hey, can you? No. It's nice and neat. today's mail. Let's open up and check it out.
I do it.
Please stop or you will fall. I don't want you to go to hospital. Are you excited to go to school today? Thank you, baby girl.
Thank you, baby girl.
Here's a book for you. Please stop, Девичка. Девичка, you can get down. They send me a bill that they're gonna cut my sewer. They send me this every month, but with the letters read, I noticed that they're gonna cut my sewer because I didn't pay $76, even though I'm paying every day, every month. So they send me one bill in the mail, and then they send me another one saying that they're gonna cut my water, and they're gonna cut my sewer water on our anniversary. So I better pay it out. Who wants yogurt? I got a little bit.
To my home. Back to my home. Back to my home.
I just want to read a chapter 15. Please stop hitting. It's too early. For Romans chapter 15, let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in his brother's way. I know, and I pursued by the Lord Jesus, that there is nothing unclean of itself. Princess, it's too early for this. Please stop. No screaming.
I'm too hard. Are you going to sleep with my mommy?
No, you don't. No. Hey. No. Hey, can you put a diaper on? Vivian. I will be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta get the book. Okay. Глава 14, стих 7. Ибо никто из нас не... 9, извините. Ибо Христос для нас того и умер, и воскрес, и ожил, чтобы владычествовать над мертвыми и над живыми. А ты что осуждаешь брата твоего? Или и ты, что унижаешь брата твоего? Все мы предстанем над судом Христовым. There's a lot of judgment this day coming in by Christians judging other Christians, and I certainly have a problem with judging because with my previous drug addictions, I was deep in depression, and I never seen the way out. And so when somebody was trying to help me through my deepest pain, I pushed people away. So right now I'm just trying to be open with the sensitivity of my past, and if you want to ask me anything about it, because right now I've given myself to the Lord, and I told that I can't do it on my own. I can't stop this neglecting of my soul, and it hurts me, and it's not who I am, and my brain doesn't follow my heart. So I gotta. There's a verse in the Bible saying that we need to check our hearts, and I've been delaying that for many months and many years. So I want to personally apologize to my wife, who has been there for me for a few years, and I made her feel very much pain because I neglected her and I didn't listen to what she was trying to tell me. So right now I'm trying to fix what the world doesn't see in marriage is. I asked one of my good friend pastor to go through counseling, or at least help me to deal with understanding family values, of godly values, over business of our life, because the business is there. You can be so busy with life that you saying, I have no time to pray, I have no time to read my Bible, and next thing you know, in the deathbed, just ready to die. Your life went through, it's like a glimpse in the. Hey, you can't go in there. I said tell you. Close the door. And don't slam it like that. It's too quiet. We need to be quiet, okay? You want to play? Okay. You have
I'll
lunch.
make some food for you.
Yeah, you can put it right here in this box. Just don't pull everything on the floor. I will help you. Put it down. Don't. Hey, don't do that. Don't put everything outside. Just take what you need. Like, you can see something. Please don't make a mess, baby. You're putting everything out. I don't want you to pull everything out. Romans 14, chapter 14, Romans 11, verse 11. For it is written, as I live, said the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to God. I was at work. I was at work a week ago. Um, I noticed that there's man at my work. I'm not gonna say the name, but he struggles with double-minded person, bipolar, maybe schizophrenia, but it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that he knows I'm a believer, and I struggle day to day at work with him knowing that I cannot tell him no. So if he can raise his voice at me and tell me to do something, I won't really escalate the problem. I rather just do it, and if it even if he's right, even if he's wrong, I rather just help him and be done with it. But I noticed that sometimes in our lives, we have to say no. We have to stay strong in the faith and say no. That's not what I want for my family. Don't no, that's not what I need for my family. And sometimes you can even say, "Stay away from me," just like Jesus did to Satan. He says, "I rebuke you. Stay away," and he left. He left. He tempted he tempted God. I have a verse in here from Matthew chapter 4, from verse 1. Then Jesus led up to the Spirit unto the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he has fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards and hungry. And when when the tempter came to him, he said, Thou, the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered him and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone. This verse, it's so deep, because our daily life consists of paying our mortgage, paying our bills, paying for food, clothing, and we don't realize that man doesn't live by bread alone. The birds are getting fed through harvest season, and we're the ones who neglect God, in the way that He actually tells us that it will be okay. It will be. Um, he will get through. He will get you through the day without you. No, you asking. Of course, you need to ask, and it shall be received. But um, when we are trying to work ourselves out, and we're trying to work to support our family and depend everything on us, then we'll lose ourselves, because that's not what God intended to do. And if the system is rigged and you want to follow it, then it doesn't bring anywhere good. And in the business of this life, it's so radical to flow outside the flow that is following, that everybody else is following. Um, it's very difficult to be that light in the dark places when you have no roots, no deep connection to God and His Word, because we neglect the reading of the Bible. And I personally struggle with um, reading my Bible even at home, because the work that I have a lot of time to myself. I can do a lot of things. I can go outside and breathe fresh air for a little bit, for a couple minutes, or I can um, call my insurance company or whatever, or call my wife and say, hey, I miss you. But picking up your daily word is more important than saying, hey, I'm busy, God, I have no time for you. Because I mean, yesterday I was up all day, even though I worked the night before, and my mind was so weary that I have to do something. I'm missing out. I'm missing out on this life. So I opened up my Bible and I started reading, and I couldn't stop for a minute. But then I realized I gotta do my daily devotional and my daily um, needs, because it's what's I'm what I chose to be for my family. And we're sometimes neglecting the things that we actually chose, who we are, and we give up. We easily give up. I have so many people that I've known in my life that were walking with the Lord, that they served the Lord, and one day they decide, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done trying. I'm done trying for my family. I'm done trying with my marriage. And it breaks me. It breaks me because we see that people don't have the fire anymore, and we gotta get back to holding the coals, the firing coals. We gotta hold on to each other and love the ones that are in need, because we don't know who's struggling right now. And sometimes we can yell at the person who is driving in front of us and he stopped for some reason, but the aggression of the unknown, not aggression, but the unknowing feeling of, God, I give you everything right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen like today, but I know you will have, and you will hold tomorrow, because tomorrow is in your hands. And if it says that a man shall not live by bread alone, and we can relate that in many topics, like um, Jesus didn't just give us bread; He gave us the wine, the new wine that He's preparing for us to have the feast in heavens. And He's preparing the home for us that that we don't even know. Like we're trying to collect this earthly things, gold, money, woman, fame, you name it. It's everything that keeps us out from God. And God will give us everything that we need with Him, because everything comes from Him. Everything good comes from Him. And yesterday I was talking to my wife, and this is very deep. So stick with me for a little bit. But she asked me, what are your gifts? And I said, you've been with me for almost 6 years, and you don't know what are my gifts? And I mean, I do know her talents, but I said gifts and talents are completely different things. Gifts can be singing, I don't know, painting, but gifts from God are distinct spirits. And I've noticed that distincting spirits in a person is not only difficult, but it's impossible unless they're open up to you. So, and at my work, there's a lot of people who struggle with addiction, and I pray for him, and he comes up to me, and he was trying to be funny, he was trying to um мне пытался подколоть. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, but you can play with the food. And Noana's Noana's crying. Noana's a little bit. She's crying. Can you play with the food? Look, you made a mess. Look, you made a mess. Look. Look, all the mess that is. You said, hold on. Let's clean up first, okay? And we can find something to play with.
Want the baby.
Okay, I can get you another baby.
No. Oh, my whole baby.
Yeah, you have many babies. Like.
Hey.
Is it not a baby?
No.
No, it's not a baby.
I'm gonna get to one and then.
Okay, let's swap it then. You like this one? Here. For you. It's a baby. Yeah. Okay,
Slower.
this one?
Yes.
I'll move the bed then. Watch out, Nana, and you'll pick up the bed. Is that better?
Thank you, Daddy. I can climb here. And then I see you. And we're up.
I'm going to continue with Matthew chapter 4. Verse 4. But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. And the devil, taking him upon the holy city, he seized him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, Ты сын Божий, бросься вниз, ибо написано, ангелом своим заповедано тебе, и на руках понесут тебя. Sometimes we pick up the things that don't matter in this life. I've picked up few hobbiness in this life, and I realized that my marriage needs to be in priority, because I can be a great basketball player, I can be a great Dota player, but I will never be a great husband because I not prioritize my family first. And I hope you prioritize your family and not the hobbies that are around you. Not if you're in school, because hobbies are great, but don't get me wrong, when you start growing up and you have hobbies that are take your time away from family, it's not good and it's not healthy, because God intended for you to be that man and the rock for your girl, for your wife, and it's been very hurtful for me that I let myself down like this, and I let my pride and my selfishness rule over my wife's feelings, and how we sees ourselves before we got married, before I was such a jerk, and if you have a comment on that, please let me know, because I've had few testimonies coming my way about the pursuit of God in my life, because if the iron sharpens iron and there's friction, there will be going sparks. And if we take the criticism in our life in a good way, in a healthy way, then, like in Bible says, sharp, the same way that iron sharpens iron, a man sharpens each other. So last Saturday we had men's breakfast, and I went to play basketball for an hour. And after I had a good day of basketball, I said to myself, let's finish on this note, and I'm gonna head back to the church. And when I head back to the church, of course I missed breakfast, but there was still the pastor was speaking, Pastor Marty, and he said things that are very eye-opening for my family, because we're not intended to struggle in loneliness and griefiness and bitterness alone. God always sends people in your life that you need to get through this day. And it's very healing. It's very eye-opening that we neglect the help like I did, because I want to do it myself. I know that I can do it myself, but... Доченька, пожалуйста, не мучай ее. Доча. Why don't you cry? Alright guys, that was it. I hope those 36 minutes encouraged something for your life. And if it didn't, watch us more, because this will keep coming. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. Okay, thank you. Please. You have no place. Okay, then go upstairs. I just want to pray for you. If you haven't prayed, Vivi, please go upstairs. You're naked. Okay, thank you. Please, you have no choice. You go put trusika on and I'll come back. Dear God, I just pray for those who have been watching this channel, and I pray to God that you comfort them if they in need of prayer, and you open their hearts to you, Lord. I pray in Jesus' name, amen. So today we're gonna send our kids to school before the government shut down for the next week. And it's very sad that this government doesn't want to change, doesn't want to follow the Lord. And you can see it, the world is going who knows where. And we need to stand up and stand up for what is right and truth, because nobody else will. Nobody else sees the deep poison that this world gives us, and how it destroys family values of what God intended for a family to be. So yeah, if you... I don't need your likes, but if you have a prayer, I would gladly pray for you. So God bless you. I hope you see you next time.